Okay, so what is happening right now? My Bowflex is acting strange, which a lot of times when something technological happens, I think, okay, that's sort of like a spiritual bully, and I need to address it and confront it. So I will make a video um, and talk about it. Let's see. I will talk about the past because I was told too many times when I was younger that I should forget about it and not think about it whenever I was upset by something. And I did not solve problems by accepting that as my truth. Okay? Now, it doesn't matter if I make a video or I talk about it out loud, if it's something old from my past. Either it can just be soothing to me that I was able to talk about it and figure some information out by examining it, or even if I turn it into something else to use it, like I said with butterflies, for a more positive circumstance. It is not, absolutely not slander when you are putting yourself in the spotlight as your own behavior and are including the people around you in what they did as well. Okay? That is not slander. You're recognizing your part in it, you're recognizing their part in it. And it's like if you put a spotlight on yourself to try and accept every piece of blame in the world and try and like erase everybody around you as if that did not have any effect on the things that were going on, that is dishonest. Okay? It's your memory. I'm talking to myself. It's your memory. You can do whatever that you want to do with it. It is not owned by anybody else who's going to get your way and be like, I need my reputation to be in good standing. You know what? My health is better than a good reputation for you. Okay? That's what I would tell anybody who wants to get in the way about saving a goddamn fucking reputation as to what other fucking people think about you who you don't even know. You need to think about what you think about yourself and take good care of yourself. Okay? It matters. You don't bully people because you want to have the appearance of looking like you don't do anything wrong. If a dramatic thing was made out of it and it's public knowledge as to everything that happened to you anyways, you do not need to be trying to sweep things under the rug about what the exact story was. All of the information is pertinent. Now, of course, I am 45 years old, and if I tell a story, there's going to be a lot more involved in it probably because I've had a long life that has many, many elements that came over and over and over and had something to do, sort of like a spillage thing. Where, okay, so I was thinking about the idea of the crucifix because it has the word fix in it. Okay, so you go through this experience, a hardship type experience starting out at a young age. And then you have this idea, oh, I will fix that doing this next thing that I'm going to do. And it's like each time you do something like that, the fix, then boom, the bottom drops out of you on you, and you're put into another situation that you have to fix, and then the bottom drops out on you there, and over and over and over, and it just spills over and spills over and spills over, and it's like god, and you can lose um motivation and stamina and all kinds of things having to go through that because your fixes are not working for you. It's like that. Some of it's like the thing that some people say that fix was like pouring grease on the problem instead of solving it. But I don't necessarily feel like things are like that anymore. But I am not gonna take this situation with the Bowflex and start making it about how I need to bite my tongue and not talk about people. It's not gonna be like that. I will not let that happen. And there's not going to be anybody who's going to step into the position of trying to play a role of somebody or something that I have talked about from my past, an experience that I had, and making it about themselves as to where they can step into my life now. That was not you I'm talking about. It is not your story. It was my own life experience. We do not put people to step into the position of a old story that has nothing to do with anybody in the present moment. Okay? These things are for myself. I'm not creating any kind of repetitive thing by visiting thoughts so that I can understand the current reality of the choices and things that I'm making today. Okay, that's not a repetition. That is a what you have to do to examine your life so that it can get better. You don't get punishment for talking. Okay, that's ridiculous. What's the point of experience if you're not allowed to talk about it afterwards? That's not what thought is, and thought is encouraged for experience. That's what you have to do. Okay? You're not. What exactly reputation are you going to be saving from a bunch of people who don't talk to you anyways? You're not. You're not. Your own life experience has nothing to do with anybody except for the people who were there. And at my age, some of the story that I just told before that involved my grandmother is dead. Okay? There's no bringing her back. That story is history. All we can do is learn from it, and it's love and understanding for whoever I might actually be able to develop a relationship with, because a person who wants to be in a real relationship with you should want to know about you and the reason why things are the way that they are for you now. Okay? So, whatever I'm talking about has nothing to do with the neighbors at all. I'm in my house alone. I am in my house alone, making decisions for myself. And part of that decision for myself, I said, was to communicate with myself daily. There's no subs at all involved in that process. There's no decision makers in my house. And as the other saying goes, a house divided will not stand. What does that mean? It means that when you make a choice for yourself and you stick to it, you're not asking a survey of people to help you to create some sort of team sport. That is not what it is. Okay? If I say, I'm going to do such and such, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not asking anybody else. I am not asking anybody else. If I am in a communication with anybody, then I need to be able to discuss if there is anything that we need to cooperate about. So, that's how it's going to be. I'm doing my counseling for myself the way that I want to do it. I'm opening myself up the way I want to do it. I'm not asking anybody else what they want. I'm doing it the way I want to do it, and we'll see how it goes. I will see how it goes. Okay? I'm not giving up on wanting to be able to have at least one fucking healthy relationship. It is not a fucking game. It is sincere, heartfelt, and honest.